Prior to 2009, the judicial process was rather simplistic in the sense that it was only based on a few provisions of the Constitution. Without getting too technical, when it comes to the appointment of ordinary Superior Court judges, the Prime Minister tenders his advice to the Yang di-Pertuan Agong upon consulting the Chief Justice and after conferring with the Conference of Rulers. This process underwent a radical shift in 2009 with the introduction of the Judicial Appointments Commission Act 2009, which established the Judicial Appointments Commission, or it is most commonly referred to JAC. What I am about to share with you next are not my personal views, but actual discussions that took place in the Dewan Rakyat regarding the passing of the Judicial Appointments Commission Act 2009. The need for the Judicial Appointments Commission Act 2009 were grounded on many allegations and attacks against the government. Pertinently, many members of the opposition appeared to express the sentiment that the introduction of the bill to the Judicial Appointments Commission Act 2009 was merely a cover-up for all the past appointments that had been made. I invite each and every one of you to scrutinize the Hansard for 16 December 2008 and 17 December 2008. Most of all, I find relevant the views of the then recently appointed leader of the opposition and current Prime Minister of Malaysia, Datuk Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim, who expressed strong views on the VK Lingam incident. Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim concluded then that the Judicial Appointments Commission Act 2009, in his view, was not enough to restore the independence of the judiciary. He went on to observe that there is a perception that persons who had decided in favor of the government were promoted. Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim's observation then relates directly to the fundamental aspect of judicial independence, in that perception plays a big part in it. The public cannot be expected to have confidence in the judicial institution, no matter how hard its judges work, if the pervading public perception is that judges are appointed or elevated upon the favor of making decisions that by default support the government of certain business interests. When things like this happen, it is very similar to, if not worse than, the lessons in the children's parable of the boy who cried wolf. Cried wolf wantonly could backfire when no one believes you, when the wolf actually arrives to eat the sheep. Applying it to us, making the irredeemable mistake of rendering one decision colored with bias or appointing one candidate that is only chosen as a favor throws into question the integrity of the entire judiciary, and none of the decisions delivered after that will engender the public confidence and trust, even if that decision is absolutely correct on the facts and the law. From 1988, it is only now that we are on the road to recovery in terms of our perception of independence. Incidentally, 15 years ago, when the Judicial Appointments Commission Act 2009 was enforced, the then leader of the opposition made the comments that he did, as reflected in the Hansard on the appointment of judges and judicial independence. I am certain that now, as Prime Minister, Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim and his government will remain true to those comments by continuing to unreservedly remain committed to upholding the cause of judicial independence.